It's week 5 of the National Football League.
And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni.
It's the Dolphins and the Jets.
And it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, wild first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September. You're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
There's really no way around it, Mike. I mean, let's just call it what it is. This has been a disastrous start to their season thus far. I mean, they desperately need to get a win and change some of the energy in that building, because I can assure you, I've been there before. As these losses stack up, every day becomes more and more of a drag. And then all of a sudden you get that one big win, and
right away they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's A-Chain. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. trying to get the running game going. His first carry. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more... Third and 2. They'll look to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Now a give up the middle. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. We are through 1. punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Fielded at the 9. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. He'll bring this up to the 22. George Karlaftis there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. Solid pickup on that 1st down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Now a handoff, running right. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now, faking the give. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Jets offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Quick throw taken in. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. We'll try the right side this time. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Slot man in motion left. Back to the air again on second and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Man in motion, heading left. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Second down and 3. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're...
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short game. So we come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And it's the Rams who are out in front as those teams approach halftime. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes. From there, we head to the Big Easy to check on the Saints at home in the Superdome. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. Jeff Hireman, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they trail the visiting Lions in that.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Jets offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll motion their tight end, Robinson. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. A gain there of 11. And the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. This one complete right side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This will be returned from the 6. Yeah, and a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. They're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Back to throw. Completes this one. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Jets have got it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A tight end in motion now. Give up the middle with Hall. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Jets 1st down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback.
The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Jets keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes my... From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Trying the left side, here's Hall. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Now a 3rd and 2. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 3rd and 2. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. A fair catch taken here. And it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time